We've had it up to here.
Well, look who just showed up at the work site.
I can see you far and wide across the ocean, above the clouds. In your presence I am free. I hear your whisper through the wind. Right now, there's no place that I would rather be. So let this moment last.
Yesterday, we took 2 videos in the car on my phone, and you know that whole thing that I go through where I'm doing recording and then the volume doesn't come up. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, this little clip right here that's on the screen, you can see that we're talking and we're doing all these hand things and all this. Well, basically what we're trying to say is that we've had it up to here and that we're done with the RV and that we're booking an Airbnb because we lost heat and we lost hot water 2 days ago. Today is Monday and we just got it fixed. The technician just came. It was a motor in the aqua hot water that died, and it doesn't matter though because the mud out here is like this thick, okay? And I'm probably going to see if Claude can record me leaving out of here because it's really bad and it's scary and it's dangerous and your car is kind of doing this and because we're having this weird warm front. It's like almost 50 degrees today.
It is. It was 50.
It's February. This is Utah. And yes, we have warmer weather than like Colorado and all these other places. But 50 in February is, I think, unheard of. February is usually our coldest month. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, January, February.
January, February are our coldest months. And January was pretty cold. We had some cold days there. But I don't know what is going on with this weather. It is crazy. So we booked an Airbnb. This very nice man gave us a really good rate and it's a couple miles down the road. So we're going to go and just take a break, live over there and come here and work. And hopefully I'll be able to work on the chicken coop at some point when the ground hardens up.
It's like a swimming pool over there right now.
It's just unbelievable. Like you guys would not even believe how weird. It's like mud season right now and we're in February. But
it was funny too, like when you left to go to Salt Lake, I was doing some work around here and I saw butterflies.
What?
Yeah. Like in 2 days of warm, it's butterflies.
Yeah, that's just weird. There's something going on. Fires.
They think it's springtime.
Fires in LA, airplanes crashing. What else is going on? 50-degree weather in February in Utah. Our son in Colorado Springs, he said their weather's been in the high 60s and 70s.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's very crazy. So anyway, we're on our way to the Airbnb and we will bring you along with us. Why did that sound weird?
Everybody's invited to come over. Just come on over.
But yeah.
We have bunk beds in the Airbnb.
Yeah, we do have bunk beds. So we booked it for...
First come, first serve. You better get there quick.
So we did book it until February 24th in hopes that, you know, that week, if not before then, we would have occupancy. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully we will not have to move back into the RV. But if we do, then I'm pretty sure at that point the RV will be down there, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping to get that RV down there this week.
Yeah. So, and the problem is we can't move the RV right now because of the mud. Because if that thing drives into this stuff, pretty sure it's going to get stuck. It's some pretty thick mud out there. Anyway, we'll see you at the Airbnb. I'll show them the Airbnb. This is the new editing station / food area.
Side table. Post in the middle of the living room.
Stop. It's actually a nice little Airbnb.
Yeah, it's definitely about 4 times bigger than the RV.
Maybe even more. So we got a bedroom in here that we're not using, obviously. Bathroom, not going to show you that. The master bedroom. That's about it. Huh, Leia? Leia's very confused because if you be quiet for just a minute, you can hear the kids playing upstairs. Oh, you can't hear them now, but you could hear them a second ago. So she freaks out every time she hears them playing. It's okay. Daddy will be right back.
We're moving through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and our broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat.
Use this wood to make the tent.
Ooh, getting caught in the mist is a minute they'll never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we go and we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game.
So the backflow devices will need to be inspected annually, and then the rest of the system about every 3 years. We want to get that inspected.
Do you do the inspections?
We can do the inspections, yes.
Okay. So you can put me in a little tickler file and...
I'm starting to make one this year.
All right.
But that's it. If you ever have a problem with any of the systems, just turn either one of these green ball valves like they are now. That's closed.
Yep.
Through the other way, they're open. That's about it.
We're feeding the fears and the doubts. Shame. We own the game, and we ride on the flames till the morning light, baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide, baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Gonna let the world know.
I just bagged up Big John into the RV garage. And you can see that it fits in here. It's pretty tight on the sides, but we knew it was going to be tight. And then I have a nice space back behind here. I was kind of seeing if I could open the slides, and we've got the slides mostly open, but I don't have anybody here with me, so I didn't want to risk running into those walls. So, pretty cool. We're excited. It's going to be nice in here. Once we have the floors all nice and epoxied, it'll look like a RV show in here.
While Claude was busy moving the RV into the garage, I was driving back to the Airbnb with Leia, and I ended up having some car issues. My car was overheating. So I had to turn it off 5 times and let it cool off before I could make it to the Airbnb. And so I decided I'd call a tow truck and have it towed to the Jeep dealership. You know that saying, when it rains, it pours. But luckily we had a rainbow over us at the time, so I felt good about that. Well, yesterday seemed like one of those when it rains, it pours days. It was actually raining yesterday, which is insane. The weather was 50-something degrees, and we had rain. The snow is pretty much gone all around us. Ski resorts still have some snow, but I'm pretty sure it's not very good skiing, I would imagine, right?
Probably not.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on, but it's very weird. God is bringing me to the airport to drop me off because I'm catching a flight back to my parents again. My dad has his procedure on Friday, and I just want to be there in case my mom needs any help. And I'll be back on Monday. Last trip away for a while, hopefully.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun.
Okay, I'm back from dropping off Wendy, and I went to pick up an additional piece of countertop. They didn't have enough left over in that other slab for the one that we picked. They were actually cutting one of the pieces when I was there. I should have filmed it and I didn't. Duh. I called Christy, my cabinet lady, and she's going to be basically sending somebody over here to do the corrections that we need. Make sure we get these cabinets fixed up, and I'll show you a little problem we have.
Meanwhile, I'm boarding my plane, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of that Montana Women Homestead book during my 1.5 hour flight to Missoula.
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
So this cabinet in the bathroom we originally just had one big sink in here. So we had these two drawers here on each side, right? But we're gonna lose those drawers because now we have a trough sink that's coming in here, and it's gonna come into each little area here. So these drawers we're gonna lose, but we will have a big long trough sink with two spigots. So that way 2 people can be at this sink at one time. So we're losing a little bit of space, but I think having the bigger sink is a better solution, at least when 2 people are staying here. The piece of slab that I was picking out was the slab that goes here over the top of the washer and dryer. So when the washer and dryer comes, we're gonna have a shelf with a slab on top of that, for a folding area. So unfortunately, the countertops that we were going to put into here and the little piece that's going to go over here on the tub, we didn't have enough left over to cover that span. And I did look at it, and you could tell it was pretty big, but I don't think it was wide enough. So unfortunately, and I really do like that stone. It's really going to look nice when it comes
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
All right, you can see behind me they're grading out the carport in front of the RV garage. We're gonna get some gravel dumped in here, and that way we can have some non-dirty area, hopefully to keep the garage a little bit cleaner. So coming right along, things are happening. I feel good about it now. We're really getting to the point where we're cleaning things up, and at least a part of the property won't be a complete mud cycle.
Had a little bumpy ride on the plane, and on my way to my parents' house, we encountered this 18-wheeler that lost control on the highway. My parents got a pretty good amount of snow the next day, and so I went out to do a little bit of shoveling to get some exercise. Didn't last too long as there was a lot of ice underneath that snow, so I decided it's probably safer to just leave the snow on the ground instead of uncovering it and having a big sheet of ice where everybody could slip and fall. My parents have 2 small dogs, so I shoveled a little pathway right here you can see to the right so that they can get in and out of the backyard a little easier. What you doing? So funny. Well, our day's been going pretty well. Dad had his lithotripsy done, and I stayed home with the dogs while Mom took him to get that done. And he came back home and he was doing fine for about an hour, and then he started getting really sick. So he started throwing up and kind of just gradually kept feeling worse and in a lot of pain. So we called the doctor, and they've called in some nausea medicine, so I had to go to the next town over, which is about, I don't know, 15 miles. And I mean, all the timing has just been perfect because like they close in 10 minutes, so I was able to get there really quick. Hopefully when I get back there, Mom was able to get some bread and Tylenol in him to kind of ease some of his pain. And yeah, hopefully we can get him the prescription pain medicine in him without him getting sick again. Otherwise, this is going to be a really challenging evening. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys an update of what was going on with me over here. I've been kind of quiet and not really posting anything because I've been editing. I mean, I just got here yesterday, so anyway, I'll give you guys an update later on. Hopefully he's doing better and everything else will go smoothly here on out.
Okay, we got a little development here. I finally have like a legit working area, not 2 square feet. So kind of excited about that. Moving up.
Winnie and Cloud in the future at our Airbnb.
Guys, today I'm going to be replacing the floor protection. This is like a thick cardboard floor protection. They had to remove some of the flooring protection when they put this, the cabinets in. And so the dirt was just getting in underneath. And now the finished product. All this nice and tidy. What are you doing, puppy? Looks like we're getting a nice little snow shower. I think this is lake effect snow. I don't think it's a real big storm, but it'd be nice if we got 4 or 5 inches of snow. Leia is waiting for her mama to come home. She's been whining. Okay, it's Monday and we've got people here really just finishing up some of the work that we've already started, like the cabinets and the masonry, and a few other little odds and ends. So the people for the railings were here to do another test fit. They're telling me that by the end of the week they'll be fully installed. So looking forward to that.
It's Monday and it's time for me to return home. The airport is a little bit emptier this time around and the weather is a little bit better, although I will say the takeoff was pretty bumpy. I don't know about you guys, but I like a smooth sailing flight, and when there starts to be a lot of rough air, I get a little nervous. Just arrived in Salt Lake and I'm waiting for Clyde to pick me up. My plane was kind of early, so have about 20 minutes to wait for him. We got a text from Trent Allie and we're gonna have dinner with them at our house tonight. Just gonna make it easy, pick up some pizza and maybe some Mexican food and hang out with them for a little bit. Not sure if we're gonna record that or not, but if we do, we will definitely share some of it with you. Update on my parents. Dad's doing well. It took him a few days to recover from that surgery, but I think today he was doing a lot better. He just needs to keep eating and drinking because he feels a little weak. And then my mom she's had, she lost 3 of her front teeth, and so she's having to have implants done, and she had the post put in, and that got infected, so she's currently getting some antibiotics today because of the infection. But other than that, I think they're doing pretty well, and my brother is going to be going to live with them in about 3 weeks, so they'll have someone there full time if they need help with anything, and I'm sure they will. As you know, as you get older, you need more help, so that'll be a good thing for them. Can't wait to get back and see what's been done on the apartment. Hopefully they got a lot done. I mean, I only been gone for a couple of days, so it's probably not going to be a ton, but hopefully it'll be enough to make a difference. You know, every day it's closer to us moving in, so that's a good thing.
Somebody's missing you, Mom.
Hey, puppy.
Where's your mama? There's your mama. Where's your mama's home?
Did you miss me? Whoa.
Lady came up here in the front seat to be with the mama.
Aww.
Missed her mama.
Of course. Of course. There's the new garage doors. 100% done. Thank goodness.
Well, look who just showed up at the work site. Couple characters with a couple characters.
You have a really nice house parked inside your work.
It's nice and warm in here too. It feels great. Hi, Leia. Do you remember Leia? Yeah. Do you remember Mr. Claude?
Hey, Leo, how are you doing, buddy?
You say hi?
Dap.
Thank you for having us. Did she just jump on you?
No, I looked at her and said hi.
This is so cool, guys. I
So-
can't wait to see everything. Can I tell you something? Yeah. Claude and Winnie have built all of this themselves, just like we built our house.
Not exactly.
Isn't it so pretty? This wasn't here last time we came.
And I was like, well, what's the scale of pain, you know? And she's like, I think he says it's a 10.
Oh, no.
Like, okay, well, you bring it to the emergency
I
room.
heard kidney stones for men are equivalent to labor.
Yeah.
and
For, yeah,
for
yeah.
women.
And
It's
it's for an
really-
84-year-old man.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Is this hardwood under here?
Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of see it on the
I
edge.
saw it over the corner.
Yeah, it's fine,
Yeah.
yeah. So-
I just,
We just started installing hardwood today.
Oh.
I've never used real hardwood before because I've always been so nervous about how to clean it.
Yeah.
How do you clean it? So you're not supposed to wet
Is
it.
it
You might get it
engineered?
dirty.
No, so this is engineered.
yeah, we went
Hardwood.
Full
straight
hardwood.
hardwood. Yeah, like
Yeah.
3/4 hardwood.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do in there.
I like it, and like when I go to people's houses and they have like solid hardwood,
Yeah.
you can like feel it,
Yeah,
and like it's warm,
yeah.
and like vinyl, like laminated
How do you
veneer.
mop it? And with the mud and the snow?
I think you can mop
You
it.
can damp mop it. I don't think, you just can't like.
I wouldn't like
Throw a
throw
bucket.
it.
Yeah, you can't just let it be.
Well, it says you
Yeah.
can't wet mop it, but I think that's like having a bucket of water
Yes.
and
Yes.
sloshing it all over the
Yeah.
floor.
So what we were gonna do in the main house was these large format tiles in the main floor.
Mm-hmm.
And then in our bedroom, maybe in his office, do wood,
Okay.
Yeah.
like this wood. And downstairs also do the engineered wood.
Okay.
But after seeing these, I'm like, I think what I wanna do is large format tile everywhere. Except for in his office, in
So you
that
can
room,
see
where I do the real wood.
Oh yeah, looking pretty. Or ash wood that we got looks like a pretty similar color. That kind of looks like white oak a little bit, and it's okay. There's like there's slight variance. Oh, you're good. There's slight variance in like the width of the planks.
Yeah.
And so ours, like some of them are 6 feet long and some of them are 2 feet long.
Oh, but
And
they're
there's
the
like 3
same,
feet
yeah,
and 4 feet and
yeah.
6 foot, and like so you can kind of like it's so you don't have to have like a repeating pattern. You just have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
staggered whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just a solid piece of wood with tongues and grooves like routed into it.
Yeah.
But like I start and I'm like, all right, I just got to make sure I hammer these so that the seams are all tight. Well, then you get one that's like not, it's like a 16th skinnier than the other ones, only on one side. And then you don't see that until you
Until you
nail
get
the
to the
whole
next
row.
course, yeah.
And then you get the next row and like you hit it and it's like dirt, 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 dirt. And I'm like, So then, like, you end up with
The whole
like
thing
these
is-
tiny little cracks, you know, and it's like,
Oh, but then you just put filler, right?
I think so. I don't
Yeah.
know. So like
You
with like old school hardwood flooring, it was just rectangular pieces. Like they weren't tongue and groove. They would just push them together and nail them in. But then they would go over it with like sawdust and glue,
Yes, yeah.
and then they would fill all the cracks, and then you sand it and you seal it.
Yeah.
This is like, you don't have to sand and seal the stuff that we have
Yeah.
because it's like already like sanded and finished
Yeah.
before you install it. But then you have these cracks. I'm like, I'm not a hardwood flooring guy. You gotta figure it out.
I like carpet. Like if you have really nice carpet,
Yeah.
it feels good on your feet, you know.
In the
you can go
bedrooms,
barefoot.
you have to have carpet in the
They're
bedroom.
not.
No.
Their
You have
entire
to do
house,
it.
is zero
You have to do it. Your
carpet.
bed's gonna be
What?
sliding around and stuff.
You put
You put a carpet on. See, you don't understand. This is how this works. You have to put the hardwood floor down so you can then come back and cover it with a rug.
because
Cover up that expensive
Exactly.
floor with expensive
Exactly.
rugs.
So you have to have like 3 or 4 different rugs.
It's a layer. It's like it's a thing.
It's
It
cozy
looks-
and
it's-
warm, and
yes.
then it's easier to clean, and it's
As far as
shake out the
aesthetics
style.
go, you win every time.
Yes.
But as far as like comfort and feel goes, I like a really like nice.
Just put your
Nice carpet.
flashy
You can
slippers
kind of
in.
get
There you
your
go.
face.
Yeah. Stick your feet in your slippers and move on.
Yeah.
And then you
She's,
don't have to clean carpet.
she's the same way. That's why we're doing hardwood in the living room. Because I'm like, I want carpet in the living room because I want to get in there with like bare feet.
It has
Like,
something to do with DNA, I'm sure.
You want to see Wendy?
and like, I don't know, carpet's like $2, $3.
You haven't seen him.
Yes, he was born.
I saw him, yeah.
Where did you see him?
You guys dropped off food like right after he was born.
Yeah, but you
You
were
were
like
sick.
still not 100% feeling good, so you never did.
You never came.
No, you came one time. And then
Just like I am, sharp and Zion, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like I am, sharp and Zion, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other, we're growing together.
Do you know what that is? Yeah. It's a sleeping bag. What?
in it.
Oh, is it a cave?
It's like a cave thing. You're sleeping on the floor. Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
That's funny. Is it like a cave? It is like a bed. It's like a bed sitting.
Oh, what's that?
It's a sleeping bag.
See, you open this up.
Oh,
You see?
oh,
And then this is like a little stuffed animal or pillow.
oh,
Okay, what else in there do you think is for you?
oh, this is
Which
for
one?
Betty.
Yeah, that's for Billy.
Sharp and Zion, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together.
We had a wonderful time visiting with Trent, Allie, Leo, and Billy yesterday. It's hard to believe almost 7 months have passed since we last got together. Life moves so quickly when we're caught up in projects and daily responsibilities. Despite our house being in the middle of construction, it was refreshing to pause and spend quality time with friends. We hope you all have a great week ahead, and we're looking forward to seeing you next Saturday, where we start off with our septic system inspection and so much more progress on the RV apartment.